All right, welcome back, folks. Nice to have you with us. A really full show for you tonight with Cape Rugby TV. Remember, you can, of course, go to our Facebook page and enter our Score Energy Drinks competition. A little bit later in your show, we're going to announce for you the winners of this week's Score competition. But go there. We've got a new competition running where you can try and spot the winner. Jerome, you're a DIY hand specialist kind of construction guy. Pudlo, they are manufacturers of the waterproofing that you put in your cement. Do you know this product?
No, I don't know.
All right. Well, it's important though that your tiling and all of that stuff is waterproofed.
Yeah.
You have to put waterproofing in the cement, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and they make cement, tiles and cement and everything. Pudlo, folks. We'll talk to you more about Pudlo in the years to come. We'll educate Jerome, who I thought was the next guy to build my house, but now I've completely changed my mind. Jerome, the training techniques that you were talking about earlier on, and you've been talking to us, is there's a variety of training techniques today that are being incorporated in rugby, from gym techniques to more functional training. Have you seen a big shift in training styles and technique in the last 10 years?
Yeah, I think what the guys do now, like in the off season, they obviously do, and a lot of clubs do the CrossFit, they move away from the gym. And then now, like when they're in season, guys focus just on rugby.
Yeah.
So that's good.
All right. So I want to show you what Titans Rugby Football Club were up to. So take a look at this clip. This is very interesting. Folks, this is Titans in action. Gino Topley sent us this content. All right, we're not talking about the whole training program, Jerome. But what I noticed there is running with a parachute.
Yeah.
Normally, parachutes are for aeroplanes and things like that. Is this normal?
Yeah, look, it's a bit of it's a resistance running. So you get to do your normal running, and then that parachute is basically for resistance running. And luckily, the weather in Cape Town is fine. The wind stays away. Otherwise, the guy would have put him out. So they did it at the right.
So let me just understand. You're not going to do this type of training on Bloberg Beach.
No. You lose players.
You might get carried off to Langebaan.
The player needs to be the right weight for the right parachute. Otherwise, it's gone.
Is that something else? Like if you're going to put the parachute, don't put your lightest player on the.
Not in Cape Town.
Not in Cape Town?
No.
Folks. But impressive, though, to see that clubs like Titans and many of our other clubs are coming up with interesting, dynamic, exciting ways to make club rugby even more exciting. And it just goes to what the guy said earlier on, is that club rugby at the moment is next level stuff. The amount of conversation, the talk, and what's happening. Anyway, let's go straight away now from Fernando Favios sent us this little clip. And this is St. George's in action. right, there we go. That's, of course, St. George's, and big thanks to Fernando Fabius for sending it in, Jerome. Looks very structured, looks very organized, lots of equipment, men and women training clubs there.
Yeah, I must compliment them. I also see like the girls are training with them, and it's perfect for the club, for the girls pre-season. There's no contact or whatever, so it's perfect for the women to join in with your session. So then they do the same thing, but it's it's good. Also a lot of numbers. I just think like that field seriously need water, but I mean it's positive. The guys are positive. They're there, and again, the sessions are planned. You don't see the old school stuff anymore. I just think like they started off just one thing that I picked up with the Bronco, but it was almost like a walk. So they rather do the Bronco later if the guys are not doing it properly.
All right, last question for you, Jerome, before you go, is the Western Province Rugby coaching courses are out. Spoke to Nazim Adams. He gave us the info. You've got your first course, I see here. And by the way, folks, you can get this on the Western Province Club Rugby website and go register, get signed up. But Jerome, your first course is the Level 1 15s course on the 5th of February. Is that right? 6th of February, Friday.
6th of February. Yeah, that's right. And just sitting with Nazim in the office is like, it's so, the people who've been calling from last week, they've been calling to, so I the first one is already fully booked. I think the Level 1. This is how serious the guys are. And then after that is the Level 2. So Alistair and myself are very involved there with the Level 1.
Will you be teaching anybody, Ali? Are you part of the making sure people are getting properly qualified?
We both educators.
That's great. That's great.
Across the courses,
Okay. All right, folks, we'll give you an update of the rest of the courses. Of course, Level 15s on the 6th of February, 10th of April, 15th of May, and then, of course, the 19th of June. And we'll post that for you on our Facebook page so that you've got all those courses. In fact, you can see it on the screen now as well. Jerome Parvater, we'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be here.
All right. All right, folks, there we go. We'll see you after the break. Don't go away. Coming up next, Johannes Julius joins us in the studio. And Dylan Freilink is, like I said, waiting in the wings. Back in a sec.